Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all. So today's message is about the devil inside, and I will say the first card out was the Lovers reversed, and right after that came the Devil upright, and then we've got a couple more major arcana. So just know this reading today really wants to bring your attention to this energy. I also want to say I never know what's going to fucking happen with these readings. So before I start a reading, I do a little singing, I call in guides, I want to make sure that we're tuned in to the right message. And as soon as I did that, I was flooded with sexual energy. So it's kind of funny that these energies came out. And I was being told to talk about some very personal things. So here we go. My friend Desi did a reading for me. And this was a while ago when I was ending a relationship. And she was saying to take that sexual energy and channel it up my spine and allow the lotus to blossom, or I believe she said something like that. So, and I've read that before about channeling your sexual energy up your spine. It's a Pleiadian light work thing, and probably lots of other things too. That's just where I know it from. So I guess that part wanted to come out. Maybe there's some sort of unhealthy connection, and for whatever reason with this Lovers reversed, and it could go into so many different things. With what I feel like I have to share that sounds a little bit personal with this Lovers reversed and the Devil. So take this however you want. I've recently become aware of some sort of entity attachment that I have, and I don't know if it's my own thought form. I don't know if it's a parasite. I'm just becoming aware of it, and it will literally feel like when I'm laying in bed, as if there is someone else astrally there kissing me and wanting to make love to me. And that's a big share for the Daily Down and Dirty. But there's a reason, I think, with these cards, and like my guides are like, you need to share this, that maybe I'm not alone in this experience. And where normally, I guess I would just go into fantasy or whatever that is, I became aware of something very much was outside of me, but it's kind of something that's been with me for my whole life probably. So that's what wanted to be acknowledged in this. And then here's this World card that fell on the Devil, and it's reversed. And what I'm hearing is like the portal isn't closed. And so, I don't know that, why it would come in during the Daily Down and Dirty reading. I don't feel like it's just a message for me. I think it's a message for whoever this is for. I'm not sure what portal isn't closed, but I do kind of feel like it could be connected with coming back into your power, maybe recognizing energies outside of you, maybe somewhat harvesting your sexual energy. I know I've channeled about parasitic entities before, usually that like to come into our spine, but it makes perfect sense that they would want to feed off of our sexual energy. That is life energy, it's creation energy. So there's a greater awareness being asked for. The solution is to discipline that energy and to bring it up your spine, to allow your lotus flower to blossom. And I don't know what that means for you. I feel like I should. I feel like for, the 30 years I've been learning about magic, I should have a greater understanding of what that is. And you know what? And honestly, I kind of do. I have practiced this in the past, channeling that sexual energy up my spine. You really can empower yourself and your focus. And it's silly that we can lose that discipline and like forget what we know. So it does feel like there is a portal that needs to be closed. So maybe some chakra healing, cleansing work, maybe just work on your aura in general. And I know I like to visualize golden light. I'm definitely going to be meditating on this for myself tonight and focusing on my womb energy, my sexual, my sacral energy to close up any portals so that we can put an end to this lust kind of stuff, because what it's causing is this Queen of Pentacles reversed. And it's interesting here too, like all this Capricorn energy. I'm like, why are you doing such a fucking, why you gotta call me out like that, cards? No, I'm just kidding. But again, I don't feel like this must be just for me, although how interesting. But let's fucking do this together then. Let's close those portals. Capricorn energy isn't bad, but when it's looking like this, I think we can do better. Not that this is only for Capricorns, but we all have a 10th house. We all have Capricorn somewhere. So, you know, and it's affecting your money. It's affecting your own self-worth. It's affecting our money, because not only do we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, but we also have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And so it's like, stop leaking all your worthiness out and feeding it into these lower dimensional energies. And when we don't realize we're doing it, then we don't realize we're doing it. But now there's an awareness wanting to be brought, being aware of what we're feeding into and getting out of whatever's trying to take over here and coming into the centeredness and pulling that in and then visualizing. So there is a greater discipline for us to meditate right now and to really work with the energy of our body. I also feel that there's this again, I listened to Amanda Flaker and the women that she interviews on her podcast. They talk a lot about our tech, our bodies being a technology, and I do kind of feel like this will strengthen that connection and a deepening into our recognition of different abilities with these physical bodies. And then what we end with is, well, this Magician reverse wanted to come out with it, but we end with the Star, and I really like ending with that. I feel like with the Magician reversed and the Sun reversed behind that, like fucking A, again, it's a misuse of our power. It's a misuse of our light. It's like allowing our fragmented pieces in the shadows are trying to fight, so it could be fragmented pieces of ourselves that are looking for nourishment, but we need to illuminate our true powers. We need to find our brilliance and shine through and be more intentional so that we can get our strength back. And that's what's underlying some healing that we need to do around our physical manifestations, our monetary manifestations. So fuck, it's a major reveal for me. All these major arcanas, we're at a major turning point, and it looks like this is key. So let's take back our sexual energy. Let's heal these wounds where we're feeding our energy and dimming our light, and you know, creating what we're being kind of manipulated into creating, instead of doing what we are most aligned to, what our soul's purpose feels like, what our creative urge is calling us towards, aligning to our truth. You know, she's naked, and that represents transparency. We're not going to hide behind fear anymore. We're not going to hide behind people-pleasing, codependency. We're not going to hide behind facades, any of that fucking bullshit anymore. And I love that the key to that is recognizing the devil inside. And, you know, maybe go listen to Alan Watts talk about the element of irreducible rascality. We don't eliminate the devil inside. We accept that inner rascal, and then we illuminate all parts of ourselves, and then we realign ourselves into authentic expression. So none of it is bad. There's just a misuse of power. But the more conscious we become, the more right use of power, the more we accept our sovereignty and we take our fucking power back. All right, that's all I have for today. If you would like a reading from me, once again, my name is Fairlight, and you happen to be in the downtown Asheville area in North Carolina, come on into Instant Karma downtown. It's a one-stop hippie shop. Again, you can get groovy tapestries, hats, candles, tarot cards, clothes, cute fucking clothes, just all kinds of cool stuff here at Instant Karma. And if you are not in downtown Asheville, you can also hit me up, airyfairytarot at gmail.com, or just message me on Messenger or Instagram or TikTok or wherever you see this. All right, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.